What are some of the factors that international students should consider when they are making the decision of developing their career in the United States or some other countries like Canada, Singapore, or going back to their home country? What do you see over the years, and how did the students make their decision?
Understanding of job market needs and demands, and understanding on yourself, your value, interest, then your ability is also be the answer to this question. When students are hearing different voices when you are graduating for your first career destination, among the US, your home country, or any other job markets, then you can pull out a piece of paper, then put the country name. Okay, for example, China, US, Singapore, for example. Then you can, the left side, you can list pull factors and push factors. Pull factors means the factors attracting you to that market. Push factors, definitely the factors the pushing you out of that market, right? Then you can list some factors for different market. But when you're writing some specific elements on that paper, you can think about external factors and internal factors. So external factors may be such as the specific market's friendliness for foreigners, such as immigrations. We know already, right? Canada is becoming more friendly to international people for giving the green card. And also we know already Singapore, in normal time without the pandemic is quite open to foreigners. Mm-hmm. Compared to those countries, the US could be a little different. So you can put those things. Also, socio-economic factors such as how much you would make, right? So economic factors. Also social, political, those factors. Some people may think it may not so important to me. Then you may be deleting that part. But if you're very sensitive in those social political factors, so you can put those factors on the top of the order list. Then you can, after writing those things, but also you can put your own psychological factors on how much you are satisfied with your life in specific the job market. At least you may get a sense, how much you are satisfied in your living, your life in the US and your home countries, right? Also, your family issues. Because if your parents want you come back, right? There is a big pressure, or if you're a person who is valuing the family the most, maybe I think you may be putting the family factors on the top. Then after writing all the things, then you can see the big picture of the all push and pull factors on your career destination decision. Then it's a matter of choice. Also, there is no game in your choice like 10 to 90 or the 0 to 100. All job market has benefit or something you don't like, right? That's why it'll be kind of a 40 to 60 game or 51 to 49 game, right? So that's why I'm saying it's a matter of choice. Also, again, many international students may not have chance to learn about your home country economy and job market well. Because you grew up in your home countries, but you didn't have a good chance to know about what kind of opportunities are developed now in your home countries. You may have heard, the lower salary or longer working hours in my home country. But There may be, it may be not true always, right? So also by industries, the different job market may be now created in your home countries. I saw so many international students who don't have any good knowledge about home countries. That's why they have big difficulties in choosing going back to home countries. Mm-hmm. Also, the Korea Center is providing the global programs, consistently every semester. Then you can join, the different job markets related workshops or panel discussions. Then you can reach out to the people, working in those countries. That's why, again, using LinkedIn is so important, for that part. But the more important things would be, don't think, if you are choosing a specific market at this moment, don't think you will be living in that country forever in your life, right?
Yep.
This is the era of global mobility. Even though because of COVID, we are stuck to the town you are living in now. But after COVID is lifted, then, absolutely, we are able to work in other countries in our careers. Again, businesses are globalized, right? For example, for Chinese students, think about we have Illinois, the Chinese alumni who are working in Africa now as an expatriate of Chinese employers. So there's so many, I saw some alumni, who used to work in the US and now working in Europe, right? So that's why also take a look at me, my case. I spent, 18 years for my professional life in South Korea. I didn't know, I'm going to work as a full-time career advisor in the US, right? So being open-minded of your global careers, then, at some point, you may have a chance. If you are thinking consistently about other market, you may have a chance. So that's why, I know, choosing your first destination would be very important for you. Yeah, it could be true, but still you have a lot of more opportunity in your life for those global areas. That's why you don't have to feeling of failure, when you go back to your home country after graduation. As long as you are open-minded and keep growing your skill set, also opening your eyes, ears to global industries in your market, in your industry, then you have a chance, absolutely.
Yeah, very well said. This is so true. And I actually just had a friend of mine, he was very discouraged because he had to go back. And then I just told him, like, it's not a forever thing. You can always come back. And they're like such a long way ahead of you. And I personally, like, I would love to experience, other countries' lives and become like a global citizen, right? In the future. So next question, what are some misconceptions that international students have about their job search and career development in the United States?
Okay, so thank you for asking the question, Wanchita. I have three things to talk about. First, many international students tend to understand what they are seeing at the job fair. Career fairs are reflecting exactly what the US job market look like. It's not true, right? So career fairs are career fairs. So please think how many other employers are existing in the US. Also recruiting for college students, that could be implemented very differently by companies. So most of the big companies coming to our career fair may be running their campus recruiting teams, but a lot of different companies may not attend our career fairs. Also, they may not have campus recruiting teams because of some reasons. That's why career fair will be important resources for us. Yes, that is true. But also you have to know, the there are some other resources, other routes, for your job search, internship search are also existing. You should know about it. Some students are very discouraged or the frustrated when they see our handshake data showing that very few companies participating in career fair saying we are sponsoring. But if you want to know more about the dynamics of sponsorships, please come to my career workshops. I'm going to tell more about what's the reality about the sponsorship behind the curtain, right? Second one is the students, the perception on what career service offices are doing. Many international students may not come to the career center thinking, the career center or other career offices are the place they can get the resume reviewed. So not only absolutely we review your resumes, but also we have a lot of more comprehensive services for helping you develop your professional and career skills, including networking or self-exploration or skill building, and also the knowing more about the resources on campus and off campuses. So please just knock the door of the career center or career offices in your college earlier. So earlier would be better, especially underclassmen or first year master students. Please come to our services earlier. Don't come to us. You can come, but I see some students coming to me. They graduated, then asking, "Hey, Yeong, I'm searching for my OPT job. I graduated last month, so the OPT will start soon." You know what? OPT job search is not like going like that, right? So we have to understand the US job market needs candidates who started their skill building quite early. It is taking time. It's not just like that, applying online for jobs and getting opportunity for interviews. It's not like that. Third one is some students don't understand or don't know much about is your professional development opportunities maybe not just given by someone else or may not given always by external people or organizations or your colleges. I would like to say you have an ability to create those opportunities by yourself. I know already some good examples of international students who created some project groups by themselves. I know one group called Global Business Analytics, Global Data Analytics. This group was created by students by themselves. Then they are getting some advice from someone like me, but they are making their own curriculum or the plans to develop, such as participate in data competition, also completing some virtual projects during this coming summer, also contacting the potential employers or in the market. So you can do that, right? So don't just look at the website. I know, the looking at and exploring opportunities, very important. But still, if you have some ideas, please chat with your friend. Also, if you don't have concrete ideas or some questions while you are pursuing self-created opportunities or development opportunities, please make an appointment with me. I have seen so many successful cases of those self-initiated developmental process. So I want to let you know about that part.
Yeah, that is great. Like taking the initiative to start something that could, first of all, like look good on your resume, but also like develop all those like great qualities that I feel like American companies really love.